The massive stone figures of Easter Island, the Moai, are famous for their long faces and towering presence. For generations, archaeologists debated their purpose and placement. Recent research finally uncovered the truth. The statues were deliberately positioned near reliable sources of fresh water. Easter Island barely has streams or accessible lakes. Rainwater seeped into volcanic soil and emerged as slightly brackish but drinkable water along the coast. When scientists mapped these freshwater outlets and compared them to the locations of Moai platforms, the overlap was undeniable. The statues weren't just symbolic protectors, they marked the island's most vital resource. The lost language of the Kushan Empire. For decades, scholars stared at mysterious inscriptions from the ancient Kushan Empire, unable to read a single word. That changed in 2022 when a bilingual inscription was discovered on a cliff in Tajikistan, a Kushan text written side by side with known Bactrian script. This became the Rosetta Stone for translating Kushan. Researchers identified around 25 characters, read right to left, opening a new window into the administration and culture of this once powerful empire. How Egypt built the pyramids without alien help, moving millions of stone blocks, some weighing over 50 tons, to the pyramid sites has always seemed impossible for an ancient civilization. But in 2023, scientists revealed satellite and field evidence that solved the puzzle. A long-lost branch of the Nile once flowed right next to the Giza Plateau. This ancient waterway, stretching about 64 kilometers, allowed Egyptians to transport stone by boat directly to the building sites. The river dried up long ago, but its ancient course explains how such monumental construction was achievable. The purpose of the Nazca spirals in Peru. Most people know the Nazca lines, but fewer know about the Nazca spirals, deep, rock-lined shafts in the desert. Their purpose confused researchers for decades. Satellite studies in 2016 revealed that these spirals were engineered to act like wind funnels. Their design pushed strong desert winds into underground channels, helping move water through irrigation tunnels in one of the driest regions on Earth. Instead of functioning as wells, they were ingenious ventilation systems that powered the flow of precious groundwater. Why hundreds of infant skeletons were found in an Athenian well? In the 1930s, archaeologists uncovered a well near ancient Athens filled with the remains of hundreds of infants, some older children, and even dogs. For years, the purpose of this baby well was unknown. Modern analysis solved the mystery. Most of the infants died naturally from early childhood diseases, especially bacterial meningitis, often caused by cutting the umbilical cord with unclean tools. At the time, Greek infants weren't considered full family members until they were named a week after birth. Babies who died earlier were not buried in family cemeteries and were instead disposed of discreetly. The well being hidden and easily accessible made it the chosen spot. The dogs remain a separate mystery still unsolved. How the Maya of Tikal purified their water. Tikal was a massive Maya city, yet its main water sources were stagnant reservoirs, which should have been contaminated and unsafe. In 2020, researchers discovered that the Maya had invented a sophisticated water filtration system. They channeled rainwater through layers of sand, plant fibers, limestone, and most importantly, zeolite, a volcanic mineral still used in modern water filters. Zeolite structure traps bacteria, metals, and other contaminants, meaning the Maya created one of the world's earliest advanced purification systems, centuries ahead of others. 7. The secret behind the strength of Roman concrete. Roman concrete has survived thousands of years, longer than many modern buildings. For ages, scientists couldn't figure out why. Then, in 2023, researchers discovered the key. The Romans intentionally used small, unreacted chunks of lime in their mixture. These pieces dissolved when cracks formed, producing chemicals that naturally sealed the fractures, making the concrete self-healing. This unique formula explains why Roman seawalls, domes, and structures remain standing even after centuries of erosion.